Hello, this is Kate Wisby from Kate Wisby Music. So today our tutorial is going to be on chords and how do you play a chord, right? So you probably have seen a piece of music and you really want to learn it, but you don't understand. You see CM, you see DM on it, and you see all these things and you're not sure how do you do it, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a thing called chords. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is when you see a CM, DM, AM, FM, when you see it and it's a capital M like this, that means it's going to be a major key. If you see it and it looks a little small m like this, like a tiny m, that means it's going to be a minor key. So, and we're going to talk more about the difference between major and minor, but major kind of has like more of a prettier sound, where it's the first, third, and fifth note. That'd be a major. Minor is when you lower that third down, and it's more of a minor key. Major, minor. So right here I wrote CM, and as you can tell, it's a capital M. So what you're going to do to find what is the CM, you're going to look at the first note in the scale, which is C. You're then going to find the third note in the scale of C major. So you go C, D, E, and so it would be E is the third note in the scale. And then you would find the fifth note in the scale, which is 1, C, D, E, F, G. That's the fifth note in the scale is G. So if you were to see CM, you'd play C, E, and G all together. Good. Now we're going to do DM. So what does that M mean? That's a large M. You're right. So it's a major key. So D means D major scale, right? So if you think of D major scale, how many sharps are in D major? That's right. There are 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp, right? So we can't forget those sharps. So the first note in the scale would be D. Then you're looking for the third note in the scale. So because there's a sharp, right, it's going to be F sharp. And then you're going to do the fifth note in the scale. And if you take a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your pinky is going to be on A. D, F, A. Good job. Now, we're going to do A minor. Oh, look, it's got a lowercase m. So the lowercase m means minor. So that means you're going to start with A on bottom. Now you're going to find the third note in A minor scale. So A major would sound like this. Right? So you would lower that third note to a C. So it'd be A, B, C, D, E, D, C, B, A. So it'd end up being A, C, and E. Good. So that's going to be your minor. Now you're going to go back to your major key for a minute. F major scale. So F major scale, and this is the chord, F major chord. So you're going to take your F, right? Then the third note of the scale. Oh, but remember, F has what note in it? It has a flat. It is B flat. It has one flat in it, B flat. Right, so the first note is F, third note is A, and the fifth note is C. So it'd be F, A, C. Now you're going to go to the next one. This is A major. That means it has A. But unlike the other one, it's going to have that C sharp in it. Good. Now A major, how many sharps does A major have? It has 3. So it has C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. Sorry, my handwriting's not the best. So you have A right here. Now you're going to, the third note in A major scale is C sharp. So you're going to put a C sharp. And then E is going to be on top. E. And there you go. So now you have A major, F major, A minor, D major, C major. This is how you do all the chords. So this is kind of get you started. The other thing that you are going to see, but we're going to talk more about this later, is something called Roman numerals. You might see this underneath your score. For instance, right here, we're going to look at this really, really quickly. See that? How it has 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. So those are called cadence patterns that people can look at and try. But anyway, this tells you where it is in the scale. So a 1 chord would be the starting chord in a scale. So that would be in a C major scale. This is my example. C, it'd be C, E, G. Now to find 2, that 2, because it's lowercase, that means it's a minor scale. It's going to sound minor. And this means that it's the second note in the scale and then the third and fifth that builds on it. So that would be a D, F, A. Now you're going to go to the next note in it. And the next note, sorry, I'm going to put that away. The next note is going to be an E because it's the third note in the scale. And then you build the third and fifth upon it. Now, this was in a different key. You want to make sure that all the sharps and flats are written in these keys. Now, to get the fourth note, the fourth one right here in the scale, you're going to find the fourth note in the scale of C, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, F, and then build in the third and the fifth note. Good. And now for the 5, which you see this common, more likely you'll see 1, 4, and 5 in the score. Other ones, not so much sometimes. But you'll see mostly 1, 4, and 5s, especially in cadence patterns and things like that. So in a 5, you would take the fifth note of the scale, C, D, E, F, G, because we're in C major. Now you're going to build a chord upon G. G, B, D. Good. Now the next one, you're going to go up a note onto A, and that's the sixth note in the scale. And you're going to build the third and fifth upon it. And then the last one, it's called a diminished chord, and we'll talk more about what diminished is later when we talk more about chords. But that'd be B, D, F, because that's the 7th note in the scale, and then it goes back to C. So altogether, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1. There you go. And if you want to build something called a 7th chord, you'll see something like this where it looks like a 5 and then there's like a little tiny 7 on top. That means you're going to add another note, a minor third on top. So for instance, let's do the 5th note of C, which is G. Now build your 3rd, your 5th, and now you're going to add your 7th note, which is that minor 7th above, which is F. So you're going to add this chord. And that kind of ends it. So there you go. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.